Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. It's Women's Month. What a privilege that God is giving us in our South African calendar a month to stand up and to share what we believe God is saying to us. Now, I would like to share a thought with you out of 2 Kings 22 verse 14 and 13. Joshua, the young king that became king on his 8th birthday, he was 18 years in reign, and then they started to clear the temple and to hear what God wants to say to this nation. And the people that cleared the temple and that started rebuilding the temple brought a book to him. And they realized, but this was the law book of God. And then he sent this delegation of men in verse 13 to Huldah. She was a prophetess and she had to tell them what to do. So it's interesting, in the Old Testament, God is sending this men to this woman to hear what are they supposed to do. Now, today, if we look in South Africa, we've got a lot of crises. We've got gender-based violence. We've got so many women that are running their households, working, bringing an income, raising children, being professional women. So today, as nation, we also have a lot of challenges. And God wants to use women because women are 53% in this country, the household head. And now we've got to ask, but God, what do you want to do through us and in us? And I want to read this verse. The Passion Translation says it so nice. It's Ephesians 2 verses 10. We have become His poetry, a recreated people that will fulfill the destiny He has given each of us. For we are joined to Jesus, the Anointed One, even before we were born. God planned in advance our destiny and the good works we would fulfill. So Ephesians 2:10 says, we were created to do good works. If we go to Psalm 139, he said he wrote a book about your life with thoughts to prosper. So many good thoughts about you, lady, as the sand on the seashore. So just like Hilda was used to tell this people, this king and his scribes and his delegation, this is what the Lord wants you to do. God is raising up women in this time to say, thus saith the Lord. And more than ever, it's needed not just in our workplace, it's needed in the church, it's needed wherever we are. But to be able to be used by Him, I think there's 3 things that we have to focus on. And number 1 is your story. Your story since you were born are unique. No one else have a story like yours. And because your story is so unique, that is what God wants to use. So tell people your story. Tell them how good God was. Tell them how you overcame. Tell them what you feel He's doing in your life. The second thing that you've got to realize is your temperament are unique. God wants to use you just like you are. Don't try to be someone else. Be what God created you, because that story was written with your unique temperament. And then what we have to remember is, thirdly, your life, the passions that you have, when you look at certain things, when you see things, when you feel things, that is part of the calling that is God for you. So just like Huldah in the Old Testament, the king knew this is a woman of God and she will guide him. In the New Testament, he said you were created for good works. And now you've got to make peace and say, Lord, you said how blessed are the person that spreads the good news in Romans 16. He's calling you by name with your history, your story, with your temperament, and with the passions that you have. May God use you like never before. Raise up women. It's Women's Month, and God is putting a highlight on your calling. Be blessed. Shalom.